What are we gonna do to them?
You're having problems with the Jelliavites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the winter before last. They piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, and last year they broke into...
Gracious.
Not yet, no. I'd pay you well.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shit. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Jelliavites right away.
Well,
Right. And who's got... Besides, everyone...
all right.
Listen up then. Old Albram, the owner of the biggest plot of land, obviously, is very... Now you. Well, simple.
Painting a bull, eh?
Right. First, we have to get some... I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in
들어올
the
거
village.
있지.
But you can... And after that, try asking Radovan. If you pour it, but watch out. That beast is enormous.
All right, then.
And remember, it's supposed to...
Right. So I need... I've heard you dye your own fabric.
I used to. I tried a few times, but I had to wide you up.
I'd like to buy...
I see.
Ah, damn. That's more money than I thought. Look, I don't need...
Is that so?
nothing in...
All right, whatever. You know what? If I scraped off some of that dry pigment from the edges of the bucket and mixed it with some lard, that could work. Those pigments...
따라낸다.
God, these furry mutts.
어디서 기다려야 되지?
All right. What am I going to do with you? Aye. This'll be good. It's done.
I knew you wouldn't let...
To hell with the
All right, then. Here's the...
Thanks.
And since you already got caught up in our little dispute...
So, what can I...
We're planning to meet with the Jelliavites in the pasture that they keep arguing. We'll sort it all out with them then.
Why not? After pay...
Aye, we'll get into a huge... So then, should I...
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
Wouldn't you rather call an end to this endless feud with the...
Chance would be a fine thing.
The border by the orchard, that's where I...
You should talk to the bailiff.
Thrush? He already said ages ago he doesn't want to get in...
Well, as you wish. You know what?
All right, but don't get...
You dare to after what you did?
I apologise.
So you should be. The poor girl's been down since...
I came because of the...
What?
No. Well, shouldn't you do something about it?
Why should I? Let them eat each other.
I'm sure you have enough worries as is.
That it would. Bandits are running wild. How the fuck? I looked in the Chronicle. Things like that tend to be there. But Bailiff Brada, who was here before...
Then let me have a look.
You want to touch such a rare book?
Fine then.
No.
Hurt me.
I sorted everything out.
Let's finally! Hey there, Jelliavites! Did you miss us?
You know they did. They could hardly sleep.
Can you blame them? I'd rather come and get a beating than hang around in Zhelyov too.
You see? They're provoking us again. And they brought a stranger. There's no use trying to negotiate with them.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man. The pasture is ours, and that's final.
Bullshit! You know right well that I got smacked around as a child in that orchard right over there.
What do we care where you got smacked around?
Don't laugh at him. Listen to yourselves. All this useless racket for nothing. Why don't you leave things the way they are and split the pasture in half once and for all?
No splitting. It's all earth. I remember.
He's making it up. He just wants to take what's
다 죽어가는 목소리인데.
Seems a bit too convenient that he's the only one who remembers that the whole pasture belongs to them. The old coot hardly remembers which hole is for eating and which is for shitting.
Old Oldbrim's always fuming, says half the pasture's his. Claim he'd graze his own bull there, but he's a fool, he is.
What did you say, you ass?
Keep my nothing out of your mouth. You know how long it took to wash off all that bloody paint? Which one of you was it?
So what? That was just a bit of fun.
You'll laugh on the other side of your face when we kick your asses.
That's right. Give it
결국
back.
싸우네.
About time. I thought I'd grow roots.
Good.
솔직히 맨손 전투 올리고 싶었다. 아 미안.
At least it stopped the bleeding. I have to say,
It ain't our first. And you held your own. I would happily kick Olbram's ass 3 times. It's more than enough that you helped us defend Takhov's honor.
thank you. What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
You're right.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all 3 of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Lord von Bergov, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
Like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are? I've got news for you. Your leader. Tell me who he is right now, or you'll be picking your teeth up.
다 실패네.
And how can I pick him up? If I'm tied up, don't bother trying to play tough.
Look, I don't want to hurt you, but you must understand we can't go back to von Bergov empty-handed. If you tell me where your camp is, maybe...
Surely you can't expect to make a deal with a lout like this. Do you know what he's done?
What he might have done?
Fine, Stickler, what he might have done. But we've got some questions for him too, not only von Bergov.
So far, you're doing a great job.
You shut your trap when your betters are speaking! Come on, Henry! Put some pressure on him!
Listen to me well. I've got lots of instruments here that can cause you the most excruciating pain.
You're no executioner, fella. You look more like some fop.
Tearing, cutting, ripping. There's much the good Lord attached to our bodies, nice and loose and easy to separate. But you can easily avoid all that if you start talking.
Look, I was surprised when I first saw him. Never in my life would I have thought a blacksmith could do such big things. We're led by the blacksmith from Takov. Radovan. What? I'm serious.
No, I know him quite well. He's his own man, sure enough. But a leader of bandits? Not in his nature.
Very droll, that was. Now let's be serious, shall we?
If you act sensibly, I'll put a word in for
이거
you.
17이니까 안 되겠지.
Well, I suppose that
되네,
can't hurt.
성공.
Fuck! I don't know him personally.
Say his name.
They call him Jan. But that's all I know. For fuck's sake!
One more time. Is there an Istvan among you?
He's with your...
Don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him.
There's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean, odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword! Ah! Ah!
기억났나? 검에
I
대해서.
don't know anything about any fucking sword! Really?
Henry! That's not what we're here for!
He knows him. He must know about it.
Burn in hell, you filthy bastard!
He's not worth it! Stop!
All right.
We have a camp in Nabarkov. Is that enough? You'll never get there anyway.
You're lying. I was just there and spoke directly with Lord Nabak.
Looks like our fellas pulled the wool over your eyes.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabak is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die. Nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ!
Fine. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Bergov.
The name, say the name!
Olda! Semin!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Bergov finds out...
All hell will break loose. But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing. If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Bergov isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Bergov has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Bergov too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake they've made.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That doesn't sound right to me. Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, sir.
Nobody could be such a fool as to stand against you, sir.
Perhaps.
That's all we found out.
The die has been cast. We will wait until my vassals in the vicinity muster up, and then march on the Nebakov.
돈 벌어서 방어구 좀 사야 되겠다.
Sir, could we discuss that matter of ours?
Soon I shall throw a feast, so we can discuss the plan of attack with the other lords. Of course, you shall be my guests. But now, go and rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes, sir. Very well, sir. Henry, come for me this evening. We'll go there together.